Hi, welcome to my channel. This is DrJaySlays, and this is my first brow tutorial. I hope y'all love it. These are the things that we're going to use. A pencil. I'm specifically using the Kiss Top Brow Fine Precision Pencil in the color Deep Dark Brown, but you could use any small fine precision pencil that you have. And what I mean by precision is you'll notice that the writing portion is very small, so it allows you to be very precise in your placement of the pencil. I'm also going to use a gel liner. I'm using the Juvias Place eyeliner in the darker color, which is like a black. And I'm also using the brush that comes with it, which is this angle type brush. I'm using this Royal Langknickle 2.6 from Michaels for like $2.99. This is for the concealer. This is a spoolie that it was straight. I bent it to give me that help. And then I'm using two bases or concealers. A light white color and a more neutral or natural tone for the top. Let's get into it. Okay, so the first thing you want to do, of course, make sure your brows are cleaned up. As you can see, my brows are not as in the best shape. What is going on? Not in the best shape, but you want to spoolie them up and get the hairs away. And you're going to take your pencil, and I'm going to zoom in. You're going to follow the shape on the bottom. And it's okay if you make a mistake, because that's what the concealer is for. So you see that? Then once you have the shape on the bottom, you're going to go like halfway, midway, where your pupil is. It's also where the arch of your brow is, and you're going to take and start carving out the top section. I don't go all the way to the front. And now I'm going to take and fill it in, using more of a heavier pressure. All right, now that I have my shape, I'm going to take my spoolie and I'm going to try to take that line that I drew there and just spoolie it towards the back, because I want the front of my brow to be soft and I want it to transition to a more darker on the tail end of my brow. So now I'm going to go in with the black gel liner and I'm going to make the back of my brow darker, fill it in so that it has a transition from light, medium, and then dark. Light, medium, dark. Now we're going to just spoolie our brows together and just make sure that there are no empty spots or places where it's patchy in our brow. All right. It's cleanup time. What? It's cleanup time. All right, so now we're going to take the concealer. I have some on the back of my hands. With this P. Louise concealer, you don't need a lot. So I'm going to take my flat brush, my Royal Langknickle 2.6 brush, and I'm going to start at the very top of my brow, right at the base, and I'm going to just carve out the shape that's there. And what this concealer is doing is it's allowing the shape of our brow to be very precise. It cleans up. And let's say, you know what, when you're carving out your brow, you have some mistakes that you made. It's okay. That's what the concealer is for. It's going to conceal. It's going to cover. It's going to hide it. So don't worry. Right? And now once I have it there, I'm just going to drag it into my eye space, because I can use this on my eye to conceal, and I can also use it on my eyelid as a base or a primer for my eyeshadow, which is why I'm using a darker one. A light color. All right, and we're gonna just clean it up. Now I'm gonna have to even this out. So I'm gonna take this concealer or corrector brush. This is a Real Techniques brush. And I'm going to pat this even on my eye because I want my base to be even. I don't want it to be splotchy, and I don't want it to have patches where it's uneven of concealer because it'll show up in my eyeshadow. And you can already see that the bottom of my brow is very precise and sharp. Now to clean up the top of my brow, as you can see here, I'm going to use a more color that is more of my tone. And I'm going to start at the right before the height of my brow. I'm going to place it down with the concealer and drag it over and drag it down. And then gradually work my way to the front. I'm gonna look down at my mirror so that I don't make a mistake, but hopefully you guys can still see me. All right, and then I'm gonna just bring it out or drag it outward away from the brow. And just make sure I've cleaned it up as best as I can. And again, drag it out. I'm gonna go back to this brush and I'm going to just blend this out. You can also use a beauty blender as well. Until you blend it out. And what you'll notice now is my brow is super precise. It's clean. And this is what it looked like before. This is one side that's undone, and this is the one that's done. You can see it's clean. There's a beautiful transition from the front of my brow to the back. You never just want to look like your brow will just paste it on your face. You want to have a nice natural transition. Let's do the other brow.
Say, you have won it all for me. Come on, say, death could not hold you. Hold you down. Come on, you are the risen King. Yes, you are. And we declare that you're seated in majesty.
Hope you enjoyed the video on my brows tutorial, and let me know if you would like to see other looks. For more looks and videos, hit the subscribe button, you know, right down there. And also set it to where you can get all of my notifications as I upload new videos. Follow me on all my social media handles at DrJaySlays.